Hello, hello, we're live. And I just realized, like, right before going live, that the thumbnail has some weirdness in the graphic. Um, I've been following sort of a template where I kind of just take a webcam selfie, add the title, and then I'll make the foreground like a separate thing, and then make the background like a fun color. And today there's like a purple stripe on the bottom half of me in the foreground because I resized the foreground image. Um, this is gonna be a week debrief because it's been a long week. It's been a long week. I'm glad it's Friday. I'm really glad it's Friday. Um, for starters, though, this is kind of fun. I'm a pop socket girly and I have a MagSafe pop socket, but I got one of these. I think they're called Octo Buddies, or maybe that's like the brand name for one of them. But it basically makes it such that I can suction cup my phone up on like a window or something, which is going to be helpful for making content. Although earlier it fell and it made the loudest noise ever. And I was afraid that my phone was just going to be fully shattered. It was pretty grim. It sounded bad. You know, when your phone falls and anywho, it sounds like everything is broken now, which is ironic because my boss and I talked for an extended period of time today about how I should get iCloud and back my phone up to the iCloud. Because he was like, anything could happen to your phone and then you're just going to lose everything and you're just going to be chill with that. No, you're not going to be chill with that. And I don't know. That was sort of a death defying drop. So I think I may be sold. Anywho, I did meet with them about Hack Arcade today, which is our game app, which is super fun. I guess I'll walk through the meeting notes on that. So it started out basically, and I think this is kind of fun and cutesy. It started out as the idea to, oh my god, someone's tuning in. Hi. Um, it started out as an idea for like players to be able to fix a broken game. And they were telling me that they actually wanted people to like be able to flip the game around and see some of the source code and then maybe like fix it, which is so funny because I mean, I honestly think that game would go over really well, just, like, not with me, not with anyone. I was gonna say not with anyone I know, but that's actually not true. I, do know a lot of people that know programming or whatever. Shows how much I know, though. So then they turned it into wires because that's more of, like, a visual representation of, like, "Hey, we're gonna fix this broken game." And in the first release, they were telling me that they didn't have, like, the little things labeled. I'll show you. They're called best like ports basically are what I think of them as in my head, but they're not called ports. They had a fun name for it. Mm-mm-mm. Labels, no labels on the thing. I don't know that it matters, but like the little things you connect the wires to have a name that escapes me at the moment. But I'll show you so you at least know what I'm talking about. Also, while I show you, there's, like, one level of this game that I just cannot beat for the life of me, Dragon Spar. I'm on level 3, and I, like, cannot beat it. And I could get chips probably to fix that, but I kind of want to do it myself. But see how they're labeled? So it says Pistol, Wings, Gus, and Dragons, and basically, like, the whole vibe is that you, like, connect the wires. So, like, I disconnect the wings wire from the dragon wire, so now the dragons can't fly anymore. Got them, except they are still throwing fireballs at me. So, actually, the problem wasn't that they could fly, the problem was that, they're shooting fire at me. So, yeah. And then my pistol actually is not working fast enough. So, Gus is just actually getting absolutely obliterated every single time. So, I did make a TikTok about that earlier because I literally have let me see. Huh. It is a 1 minute and 44-second long screen recording of me playing the game, and I die. Should we count how many times I die? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. I died 10 times in 1 minute and 44 seconds. So I think everybody should take the challenge because I work with the developers and I can't beat the level. So I hope you'll accept the challenge, download the app, and try your luck because Lord knows I can't do it. Then we talked through I talked through the changes in my experience of making content with Reflow. I talked about it on live yesterday, I think. Uh, but so I told them about those suggested changes today, and it did not go over well. It did not go over well. They made it sound like they will implement one of them, which slays, because it's arguably the one that will make my life the most easiest. But I felt like I had like a good little list of ideas, all of them being really, really great suggestions, and they just hated them. So whatever. Um, no, but so the one that I suggested that I think that we're going to try is changing it from having to press and hold to record to just press it and walk away. Which is so funny because as I sort of guessed yesterday on stream, I was like, I bet they did this because Snapchat was the big thing at the time that this was first being developed and rolled out. And now I don't really use Snapchat anymore. And I kind of don't know if that's a generational thing or if, like, did I grow out of it and there's still younger people that are using it, or did it all kind of just dissipate? And it was like an era where we were all, no matter our age, like, to some degree using Snapchat, and then we're just not anymore. Um, which actually, let me check because I do have Snapchat, I just don't use it. Do you have to press and hold? Don't allow video. You just press it once. So even Snapchat, you don't press and hold anymore. But I was talking them through it and they were like, "Yeah, but you have to press and hold on Snapchat." And I was like, "Yeah, but that was 20 years ago." But no, yeah, we talked through it. They were very receptive. Another thing though that I was talking through, they told me this is my favorite part. I was like, "Yeah, so I was using front facing camera on all the themes. You told me it was only allowed on Hollowbot and Magic Mirror, but, like, I was able to use front-facing camera on all of them, and that is in I believe that's how it should be. Um, but so then I was like, it's just a little annoying because, like, I can't fit myself in the little coffin on front-facing camera, right? Especially not when I'm having to press and hold down while it's far away. And so I was like, but it's not like we're aiming for hyper realism, right? Because we have cutesy Halloween world, we have fun balloon party theme. We have a little beach that is, like, absolutely serving and slaying, but, like, doesn't look like Laguna Beach, you know what I mean? But again, I don't think that was, like, the favorite hot take of the day. We are, which I do understand. They said, "No, it is absolutely supposed to be realistic," in the sense that, like, once you set it up and have the AR going and you set it, like, in the room, some of them do look really realistic. And so then ruining the coffin thing, like, basically, if you make the little outline to not be just a column standing in the middle of Unicorn Valley, it kind of ruins the illusion, which is great and fine, but, like, in my mind, like, we don't care. Like, in my mind, like, the people that will use it, like, we kind of don't care about it being hyper realistic. In fact, if it's a little bad, like, all the better. Like, it slays even harder when it's not great. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's the vibe. Um, but explaining that in a meeting where the goal is truly and earnestly it to be the most realistic and best version of itself it can be, that's, like, sort of it's hard. It peaked. It's hard to explain and be the spokesperson for a generation without looking bad that like, "Oh, it's actually not that deep, like, it's fine if it looks really bad." You know? And we lost our one viewer. That's so funny, and I don't know who it is, and I'm a little bit stressed about who it might be. We did get a like. I'm really hoping it's just one of my bosses because there are other people that I've told about this live streaming initiative to in my personal life, and the idea of them tuning in on live is a little daunting at the moment, if I'm being honest. Who liked it? Can I see? Can I see? I don't think I can see. Anywho, I am really just timing out the clock, running it down right now, because I don't really have a lot to say. It's Friday and I'm burnt out. Um, yeah, what I will say actually is that a lot of cool stuff is coming in the Hack Arcade update, and I am looking forward to that. So, on that note, we are going to end the stream, and I would like to thank the one person who tuned in and liked it. And for everyone else that may be watching this afterwards, please know that the first thing I'm going to do is go see who was tuning in. And kudos to them. So, goodbye. Have a happy Friday and a wonderful weekend.